Hi Pisces, this is Just with your April 8th to the 14th, 2019 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Pisces is what I meant. Pisces, this week, definitely, this is going to be quite the busy week for you guys. I do see yeses for a lot of you. I see approvals happening. Yes, you're going to be able to move. For some of you, you are moving. It was hard, possibly over this weekend time. It was a heavy move that you had to do, or you had to clean out a lot of things. Took a lot for you to get to this place, but now you're there. And now it's almost like for some of you, particularly Pisces men, you feel like you're starting over. You have a fresh new slate. And you're moving away from a situation. It could have been family. It could have been, your relatives, your family, or a love, intimate relationship that was once a family. You're getting away from that. You're moving on from it. Some of you could be physically moving, and you could have moved in with a male, as what I'm getting here. Could be a father figure or otherwise. But now you're feeling, and you feel like, this is a good decision. And the person was very supportive and nice. And you're like, okay, this makes all the sense in the world to go move with this person. And now you're like, this is, I'm having second thoughts. And by the end of the week, you may really feel like, what the hell is going on here? Like, I really should not have moved in with this person. And I feel like you and this person may have differences in how you live and your belief systems. They may take life far more serious and more regimented, and you may feel like it's not in alignment with who you are. I would say this week, definitely take your breaks when you need them. Only do what you know you can, and have enough wherewithal to wait when you know things are out of your control. Don't try to go out and just force things, because by the end of the week, you will be confused and still having a hell of a lot on your plate. The end of the week, going into next week, revs up heavy. It doesn't do anything for your clarity. It seems like you're kind of keeping a lot of things to yourself until you can make very definitive decisions, but it just becomes worse and worse, because where you once felt clear, you start to feel extremely unclear as we get closer to the end of the week. And everything is coming on you. Some of you, Pisces men, again, maybe losing a job. Some of you Pisces women may be finding out about that. Some of you, it may be very difficult to get the truth from someone, get a decision from someone, get truth and clarity, or even get them to speak to you. Okay, get the answers that you're looking for. May be a bit of a challenge. It also may be a challenge for you to lie in wait. Again, that is the advice this week, for you to wait for things that is out of your control. Don't force yourself to make decisions if you do not have to. And if you do, try to quiet yourself as much as you can, so that you can go within internally and go by that what feels right versus what feels wrong. That's always your, I feel, compass in life for Pisces, because you guys feel on the most strongest level. So the benefit here this week is that some of you will get your wish, right? As far as the institution. So you may get that job. News can come in really quickly, especially if you've been waiting for quite some time for an answer. As I mentioned before, it could come in out of nowhere. Bam, you got it. Just at the tail end of the week or first part of next week, then you get the answer and everything kind of comes upon you. So I would say, even the decks, get things taken care of and squared away. Be at the ready, because things happen in a blink of an eye as we get closer to the end of the week. If you've been worrying, I feel that you need to save that worrying and put that energy into getting your ducks in a row, because things will be changing for some of you for the better very quickly. So there's no need to worry. I feel like some of you, again, are carrying the mother load on your back because of this new way, trying to get someplace new, or trying to get someplace new, or trying to make something into something, if that makes any sense. Trying to turn nothing into something. It seems like a bit of a burden, but it's happening. That's the benefit. You're going to get it. It's just, for some of you, it's going to be this week. Others of you, it may be next week. So again, try to put your energies in other places. And I feel like it's going to be more than you expected. Like, a lot will be coming your way that you will be confused, or you just may have so much on your plate all happening at once. So if you can take this week to say, let me clear this, let me take care of all of these things, then you won't feel so overwhelmed by the end of the week, because you will. Especially if some of you have a business, a service-based business, you may find that you're extremely overwhelmed by the end of the week. People coming out of nowhere for some of you. Just see things picking up and a great deal. And I feel like you've been a bit confused as we get closer to the end of the week. So with all of that energy and all of that volume comes confusion. Now, as we go to love, I do see that some of you have been waiting for someone to communicate. That's been a problem. Or Pisces men, it's been hard for you to communicate. I do feel like you may have received some expressions of love, or someone's on your mind or you're on their mind, and somebody is contemplating whether or not they should reach out. They feel like they've gotten more clarity now. Some of you have definitely disconnected from a family relationship. You physically moved, or they moved away from you, and you feel like now you're at the tail end of, you're no longer feeling stressed about the situation, even though I feel deep down inside the male Pisces here still have emotional moments. Okay, it can creep back up, but for the most part, you are focusing on the calmer waters ahead. You're kind of accepting the fact that the family dynamic did not work out, and you're moving forward. You are carrying burdens with you, or even baggage, so be careful with that. If you're trying to start new and start afresh, definitely don't carry with you the burdens. Just take the lessons and move forward more free. Someone could have asked for a divorce recently, and I feel like the other person's not really ready to deal with that. Okay, there's some questions or answers that need to be given, and someone's been hiding from having to give clarity or to get clarity. I do feel like without there being some form of closure for some of you, this burden you will continue to carry around. And I do feel like some of you that you may have, someone's may have been bothering you and nagging you about, I want a divorce, or you need to sign this paper, that sort of thing. And out of the blue, you're going to sign it. Out of the blue, you're going to file for divorce. Out of the blue, someone's going to file divorce on you. Out of the blue, you're going to get kicked out. Out of the blue, something is going to happen, and it's karmically balancing the scales, but it's going to liberate you at the same time. Okay. The advice here obviously is for you to see what's ahead of you and to know that you still have healing to do. Okay. But healing you will. And it seems like for some of you, a strong commitment is going to be upon some of you. There will be a very strong commitment, possibly marriage for some of you Pisces. And you may have someone who's helping you heal, and that possibly will be the person that will be your husband or your wife. Toward the end of the week, I do see that some of you still this may happen to you. So you may get kicked out. You may be going through separation, a divorce, that sort of thing, but keeping it a secret. You will become very confused because everything is happening so fast. Okay. This also can be happening to the person around you. So I do see some shakeups and things kind of happening out of your control. This doesn't mean that it's all happening this week, but I do see a shakeup that's out of your control, particularly affecting the male Pisces here. But it is to rectify something. So it could be you doing it and people don't see coming. They don't see your actions coming. It could also be something happening to you and you don't see it coming again, and something seems like it's going to come in really fast. But I do feel like it's whatever it is, even if it starts out to be very uncomfortable, a challenge, it is to level the scales and to get things back the way it needs to be, or get things right again. Others of you, however, I do feel like some of you may be starting something new with someone, feeling like you have a great connection with someone. You may not be ready to jump out the window and completely commit with them, right? But you definitely have interest. However, work seems to always get in the way, and it's very hard for you to kind of disconnect from work. Okay. But you may out of the blue decide that, hey, I'm going to go out on a date. I'm going to have a little bit of fun. It may just come to you because you have a lot of offers on your table. Now, some of you may say, I have no offers. Well, this doesn't apply to you. It is a general, but secretly, some of you may be reaching out to several people, not just one person. You may, by the end of the week, reach out to several people and get yourself back out there again. And it's like a full swing of things. It's like, okay, I've settled this situation. You know, I'm single again. I'm ready to mingle. And then you're like, wow, I didn't know that, you know, just one little post or one little invitation, everyone's available. Everyone wants to reach out. Everyone wants to kind of, I don't want to say everyone, but I'll say at least 3, possibly 4 people you will have your pick of. I just see Pisces women being more clear and moving forward, kind of, again, getting their wish. So again, some type of relationship can be blossoming into something really real for Pisces women. Although, again, work and other things may be a bit of a transition for you guys before you can have something more quote unquote traditional. And Pisces men, looks like you guys are definitely moving forward in a way that is going to be very shocking and surprising for people. It's like you're awakening again. You're getting back out there again. And you even may be surprised of all of the attention that you get. And all of the communication that kind of comes between you and someone. And I feel like some of you may be having secret relationships with another person. They kind of stir your emotions very deeply, but there's going to be a lot of communication going on between you and another person. Absolutely. Some of you still may be, let's be very clear, some of you are not 100% ready to just jump out there, but having fun and kind of being social again and, seeing one-to-one relationships in a positive way. I think it's the best thing that you can do. Looks like this is what you guys are going to do now. That's what I have for you guys for this week. Check me out in the description box below for the extended, where we're going to look at you and a particular person that this could have something to do with. What's the feelings? What is the challenge? What's some of the regrets that they have when it comes to you? What will their actions be for you this week? We're also pulling love cards that talks about their thoughts for you. What are their thoughts? And what would they like to tell you deep down inside if they could? So if you're interested in that, definitely click that link below. Otherwise, let us know how this relates to you. If you'd like to share that with us, please do so in the comment section below. You know we love to hear from you. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the beginning and end to this video, as well as the description box below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces.